Good morning, ladies and gents. This is DreamHack Winter 2013. This is the Quake Live Championship. It is playoff day. It's the last day, Zoot. It's going to be good. I think we're going to start off with k1llsen, and we're going to start off with Evil today. So that's a really awesome match to kick things off.
Great games. Immediately getting into the round of 16. So there's a lot of potential for upsets going on. There's also going to be Demon versus Plasma, so that's going to happen at some point. Phrase versus Sparty in the first round of the playoffs. That is a really intense match, and already at the beginning, people who are expected to go pretty deep into the tournament might be dropping out early. And k1llsen versus Evil is certainly a good example of that. What do you think is going to happen? Evil, he is the reigning champion of DreamHack.
Yeah, and also
he's got something to prove here.
Also a QuakeCon finalist as well. I mean, his shape a few months back was really incredible. It took everything that Rafa had to take him down in the finals, and it wasn't even a smooth run for Rafa. I mean, I think he lost him in the group stages and so on. But so far, Evil has been not showing the craziness that we're used to seeing.
Yeah,
actually
lost his games to Avik.
Yeah,
he came second in the group. k1llsen did come third against Dahang, who came second. Cypher came first in their respective group. So yeah, they're fighting between second and third seed.
I feel like it's really well matched, this game.
I think it is. I think, though, maybe slight underperformance from both players. And I think now they're getting to the playoff stage. It's eliminations. No more second chances or anything like that. They have got to perform right now, or it's all over.
Yeah, I mean, this is always going to be very interesting to see, because it's, you had the first 2 days, and these guys, they made it through. And, of course, getting good seedings is always important. But it is about the results today. Yeah. And so, how are they shaping up today, this morning, exactly. When we start things off here, because it's a new day. So, sometimes in place of off days and so on, we just need to see what kind of shape Evil and k1llsen are in. Exactly.
The other interesting match, though, right at the top of the bracket, is going to be Rafa versus Faz.
Yeah.
And a lot of people wanted to see Faz go far, and you could say he's got one of the hardest opponents to go against in the first round. We are going to be going to k1llsen versus Evil, but we might be able to see the end, or we'll join in halfway through that game after this game's over. So we'll have to see about that, but we'll certainly be updating you with all the news that we get fed. And we are just quickly going to show an arena intro right now, so we'll head over to that.
Have mercy on me, sinner.
Again, guys, and welcome to DreamHack Winter 2013. Right now I'm going to introduce you to the area where the players are practicing and playing their matches. So follow me, please. As you can see here, it's a meeting place for all the players and fans as well. And hey, Mei, do you want to talk about the area?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah?
So this is basically the area where the players are playing. There are 14 PCs here, plus 2 that are in the main stadium, which for a tournament of 32 players is pretty good, because it means like they split the schedule for the 2 groups. And then basically you come, and when you arrive you can sit, you have like an hour of warm-up before your matches, and then your machine is being carried over to the stage whenever it's necessary that you play there. So I think it's a very good setup for the players. The area is very cozy, as you can see. It's like this LAN feeling where you can just talk to the players, go there, just watch a match behind their shoulder. So it's pretty good. It doesn't have like the classic more esporty feeling that maybe we've seen in the past with DreamHack when it's in the other area, but nonetheless it's like it's a very good it's a very good setup for a tournament, and I think the players are really liking it.
Now let's go to the Dream Arena campgrounds. Welcome to the Dream Arena campgrounds, everyone. Mei, would you like to talk about the arena?
So this is the campground arena, which is right next to the Dream Arena on the other side, which were the final were hosted in the previous year. In that arena there is like League of Legends, and this arena is dedicated to Quake. The room it has the appropriate size, and probably by with the finals on Saturday, we're gonna fill it. I mean, you can see there is the stage where 2 players are gonna be, and the caster is always there. So this is nice also for us here at the tournament, because we can just get in here and watch the matches as if we were at home. There is the production area on the top from Faceit, which is very professional and also very nice. So Faceit guys can basically go there. They have the editing stuff there, and all the production is going on. Yeah, so it's a great arena, I think.
Thank you for the introduction of the arena, and we'll see you guys later.
Well, that's pretty awesome, I got to say, and definitely we're loving it, having this awesome setup this year.
It's a bit of an insight, really, for all the people watching at home into exactly what is going on here at the tournament for the players, the spectators here, us, and the production, of course.
I did love that shot of Niels at the end doing the production, just sitting in the room, surrounded by screens.
Just lots of equipment and stuff, monitors everywhere. Felt like I was in a bar in America or something like that.
Yeah, it's awesome stuff, and I think we have our players almost ready to go. So
we can start. Should we talk about the maps and then we can go into the player intros? k1llsen, he's actually picked Bloodrun right off the beginning, and actually he picks Bloodrun against Evil. I just realized that. I've had this written down next to me for about 10 minutes now. I didn't really think about it. I was like, whoa, because Evil is extremely good at Bloodrun. He's famed for being one of the best in the world. But we got to say, k1llsen, he's no slouch on that map.
It's quite an interesting thing, isn't it? It's like you pick your opponent's map, and so then they go to pick a map, and they're like, wait, what? Like, you picked my map.
Evil
I don't
probably
understand.
Just had to blink a couple of times to take that in. But he's picked Sinister as the next one, and then Aerowalk and Toxicity have both been removed. So the 2 really fast maps in the pool, they're gone. Map number 3 will be Lost World, picked by k1llsen. Then it's going to be Cure and Furious Heights.
It's a really nice set of maps. I'm looking forward to this.
It's actually going to be the 3 maps that we get straight away are actually all pretty slow maps. So they're going to be thinking it through. I think this is quite good for k1llsen. Maybe he can try and block the really aggressive attacks from Evil. If he's not feeling his aim straight away, I think it's going to be pretty good for him to get into this. But at the same time, if k1llsen is feeling his aim and Evil isn't, then we could see the complete opposite taking place.
I really like that we're going to 3 slower maps, because these are both very, very strong tactical players, and this is, they're going to both be. I mean, they're so experienced and so comfortable just playing it slow and just basically just feeling each other out, and that's really what it's going to be like. And it's a great way to start this morning as well. Just a bit more methodical, a bit of less chaotic approach that we maybe would see with Toxicity or something like that. Instead, it's going to be slow, steady, and as I say that, we're probably going to get a crazy game, but we shall see.
Let's go quickly to the player intros and have a look at the guys.
Okay, we'll jump into that in a bit, I suppose. And I think the guys are ready. They're ready to get going soon. So, okay, here we go.
Okay, guys, we are going to be getting the players ready in just a moment. In fact, so Evil, he has F3'd. We could be getting into the first playoff match of the day here on day 3 of DreamHack Winter 2013. It is k1llsen versus Evil here on Bloodrun. And right off the start, we are getting onto Evil, spawning down by the lightning gun. Going to be k1llsen straight away. He's got the mega health, but he hasn't got any weapons. But the machine gun damage is a lot. Evil is getting the first kill immediately, and he can get onto red. What a fast start.
There's the craziness that I was afraid of.
It could all slow down again, though, straight away. Oh, but k1llsen's coming with the rockets. He's going to hit a direct one. Evil sent back a little bit. He was checking the teleporter exit, but k1llsen trying to be a little less predictable than that.
Yeah, so far Evil, he's got the first frag, but it's not very clean. k1llsen does have an opportunity to scrap some things together before this next Mega, and he could really help him to make a stand then. Oh wow, brilliant steal of the red there, and now position on Mega. So Evil's playing with a frag up, but look at his stack, he's actually quite crippled. So k1llsen's got a great opportunity to bring this back. The problem is that a player so experienced as Evil, sure his stack is low, but the problem is it's hard to actually get to him, because he's going to be very good at avoiding k1llsen. So if Evil can just stay alive through this kind of fragile period, then he'll be able to stabilize and he won't be in danger anyway. And that, and that 1 frag lead is going to basically be secured for the next couple minutes.
Exactly, and Evil's just making his way around the map. He's trying to get onto the rocket launcher at some point, but he's going to have to wait on that one. k1llsen might be able to protect that one still. k1llsen, he's back on his mega health, just circling a load of items, but Evil is getting armor. It might take a while for him to build up a stack, but he can actually already fight quite nicely and be confident, at least in a small encounter.
Yeah, it's just k1llsen picking up a lot of items. I'm going to actually quickly switch over to him to see how he's running the map here. He has everything. You see how stacked he is, 200, 200 here. And of course, Evil only 120 armor, but he has...
Evil's still at the top yellow. He's just by the 50 health bubble. He's been there now for 20, 30 seconds, and he's just picked up another. And k1llsen hasn't gone over there to punish him. The red and mega up at the same time. Evil moving down. He actually spots the red armor now.
He is waiting patiently there for that move, and there is the rail, one connected, but that one rail's not going to deter Evil too much. He can just fall back onto his yellows and play it slow, but the rocket jump, Evil just is going to have to back away here. k1llsen wants to take that red by force, and that's exactly what he does. That's a really nice play by k1llsen. I think that's really smart, because otherwise we just would have just seen another repeat of, Evil just picking up yellows, but he actually finds him again.
Fantastic rockets here by k1llsen. Is he going to be able to push in for the frag? 35 health left for the Russian. He is able to escape for the time being. I think k1llsen spotted where he was, but Evil, he's just running for his life at this point. He's got onto red armor. This is extremely dangerous. Still a couple of seconds. They're splashed enough. And k1llsen is tying us up. But he's managing to keep control really well over here. And going over to the top yellow, he's capped out his armor once more. And Evil might have to continue being on the run.
Certainly k1llsen making his way. Here's the shards, but can't quite get it Evil again. So it is a tight game, and now k1llsen, with that really big stack, he can just take it really slow, but he actually spots the moment to go and hits a really nice rail. That's actually quite difficult to hit right there. And k1llsen, now with everything spotted, it's like everything's always synced up. But look at that beautiful rail from k1llsen again.
And even taking the lead now. Quick reflexes right there. And, well, this is exactly how k1llsen needs to play in this matchup against the current reigning champion of Doom Hack. Evil with the plasma gun trying to do a lot of damage, but the rocket's going to finish him off, and k1llsen extends his lead. I did say earlier that I was worried about k1llsen playing Blood Run against Evil, but he is definitely showing that he is a fine match for this.
Yeah, k1llsen definitely showing some great aim. It looks like he doesn't have any nasty ailments like morning aim, which I know many players suffer from. You wake up, you can't really move properly, but k1llsen, he looks really clean right now. So another mega going to his name, and he is just, he's finding those moments.
That rocket was actually pretty decent. Evil has no more armor left. And yeah, exactly those moments.
It really reminds me of what k1llsen said. It's very simple, when to be aggressive and when not to be aggressive. Very simple thing, but k1llsen is nailing it right now against Evil on Blood Run. He's really found those spots, and he's just continually just building up that frag lead, and slowly but surely it's just going to get out of control. Evil's got to start thinking of how to deal with this.
Actually,
wow.
Evil just jumped right in front of k1llsen there. But he didn't give anything away at that point. k1llsen's sitting on mega health. He was getting himself maybe fully loaded. First he does hit a rail. Evil getting pretty weak after that. k1llsen doesn't need to get up into his face too much. He can use this to his advantage here. Wow, Evil only just realizing that he was down below as well. You're going to get, great rail over here. Can't hit the second one. Evil manages to get 100 armor in the bag. And that's actually a huge victory for him, because he's got the 50 health bubble and the yellow at the top. Suddenly, Evil is in the lead. Yeah, you know what k1llsen usually does? The rails that he hits when people run for the red armor, usually he knocks them off, but Evil was able to stay on his feet and stay on the platform.
And that mega is coming up, and k1llsen knows he can't really do much against it, but he is getting a little bit of damage. Misses the rail though, but it is going to be a split on the items. So they're both fairly even at the moment now. So he's done a really good job. I'm actually going to jump over onto Evil, because he's the one chasing that lead. It's really his time coming up here. It's this next big effort from Evil that's going to be really key in this game. And right now, Evil making his way down onto the shards, trying to see if he can find his opponent before that red armor spawns. And there he can go. He's just creeping around. He wants to go for this mega. This mega position is a really smart one to go for, and he's going to force k1llsen back onto the red armor.
k1llsen, this is his jump. He is able to hit a rail. Evil does get away and fire one back. This could be quite close. k1llsen with a great rocket manages to escape before taking any damage. No rail on the exit, the teleporter. And Evil, he might want to wait a little bit more until he's got, extended amounts of armor, like 150, 200. But he's going to find k1llsen. One great rocket. k1llsen getting knocked off. He's actually hurting a lot from that.
That shot Evil's looking for, but hits a great pixel rail there out of the teleporter. k1llsen definitely suffering massively now. This really is Evil's moment to shine. He hits it. Beautiful from Evil there. Really great deliberate
Had
rails.
to hit that, man. That was just a battle of patience right there. Great
Yeah.
rockets from k1llsen off the start. And actually, he's now got 100 armor. Evil could be challenged here for this next red. Barely any damage done by Evil as k1llsen jumps across.
Yeah, choosing the lightning gun instead of the rail there, an interesting choice from Evil, but you can't argue with the results that he gets with that lightning gun. And there he is, trying to push his way onto this red, but this is a really hard spot to push out onto. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to do it without... Yeah, there you go, he's just going to go for the damage, and he hits some nice damage with rockets, but misses the rail. So k1llsen now is in a really nice position.
He is, absolutely is, and he can even get onto this mega health. So k1llsen, he might have lost out on a frag, but he's still got a lead, and he's back into control. I wonder how long he can hold this on for. There's 3 minutes left in the first map. If he can get himself a bit of a lead here, this could be really great, because Sinister, I believe he's quite a lot weaker on. I feel like it was going to be much stronger for the Russian counterpart.
Certainly. So 3 minutes left in this, and very slow affair, a very classic blood run, and Evil taking a rail there. That's going to delay him massively because he just, oh no, wow, k1llsen just actually taking Evil completely off guard, and that's even more stacked, even more delayed now as Evil's like half back into a tied game.
The
And
rail misses from k1llsen.
that could be so crucial. Evil.
Either way, Evil is seriously low, and it would be at least 30 seconds until he can pick a fight that he wants. As long as k1llsen can hit another rail within those next 30 seconds, then it delays him even further. Evil's still running around on 50 health.
Yeah, all that's on his mind right now is just armor. Just pick up armor. He needs it. He's got 75, but that's not enough. He needs to double that if he wants to feel confident in going for an item here. So all it's about is just try, because k1llsen eventually will poke in to some of these yellows to try to damage Evil, to throw him off his game again and just delay him so he can never take a fight. And if Evil can avoid that, which so far he has, then he's going to have a great opportunity here. And there it is. Oh, and they trade rails. This is a good situation for Evil. It's exactly what he wanted.
Yeah, and he actually gets away with a very nice amount of armor. Almost 200 there. k1llsen making a move, trying to hit some rocket splash. But he's going to have to be careful in these 90 seconds because Evil got what he wanted. k1llsen was not able to deliver that damage within the required amount of time. So he might have to be a little bit more defensive.
How sneaky he's being around this play here, being very, very quiet, waiting for k1llsen to show himself, reveal his position. There it is, at that mega, and up goes Evil. So a clean red. Okay, and now Evil really, he's thinking, okay, how do I take the next fight? Oh, he catches k1llsen with a rocket there. k1llsen also landing a nice rail. And for Evil, it's got to be the next mega. That's got to be the next big fight.
You're absolutely right.
1 minute
k1llsen is still enormously stacked. He can't give away that next mega for free. He might just have to defend his lead in the next 20 seconds.
Yeah, k1llsen might just give up the mega to sit in his favorite position.
But I think that might be a bad thing to do. But he's doing a great amount of damage. This might even secure him the mega without even having to pick a big fight. But Evil sat down there.
Yeah.
He's going to get it. And actually k1llsen stepping away, looking for damage. He does hit the rail, unreturned.
It's a smart, very smart move from k1llsen here, and he hits more damage there. I mean, not going for that mega meant that he wasn't. I mean, he already had a lot of stack, and if he has a better positioning, that's more valuable. Great. Oh, what a lot of damage there from Evil. Evil now only has 20 seconds to get that frag.
k1llsen is going to try and back up now. This is so little time. Evil rushing. k1llsen might be in a bad spot. He gets him in the air. 53 health left for the Russian. He's going to go for the red. Was topping up his stack a little bit. Looks for a rail. He's got no more rails left. Here's the LG. He gets the kill with 5 seconds to go. And Evil, has he got enough resources to play? k1llsen does get the mega straight away, and then the first map of day 3, we are going into overtime.
So amazing there, and he actually catches k1llsen with more damage there, right into the overtime, but he's kind of caught here. And he takes a nasty rail as well. He gets forced off of that platform, and now he just took all the health, so things are looking really bad for him. He's got to survive this really terrible moment.
k1llsen was looking over at red, as if Evil wanted it for ages. It took him about 10 seconds to get over there, but now they're fighting on pretty even stacks. k1llsen's got all the important weapons. Of course, so does Evil. And, well, actually, this mega is going to be going to k1llsen, so he is looking better at this point. It's not a complete tragedy going to overtime. It's definitely a lot more tense because of it.
Yeah, definitely. There's another bit of armor for Evil, and I'm just going to check out k1llsen's position. Hit a great stack on him, and we'll stick with k1llsen for a bit. He's not been on the camera very much here, and as he makes his way up to this red armor area, he's just going to be looking for that damage. You can see he's not really hurting for items here. Oh, and he actually wants to fight and grabs Evil there, whether he wants it or not. It's going to be in front of his face. Evil pulls out the lightning gun, and k1llsen just picks up the mega and gets away. That was a very, very messy affair.
Managed to get the jumps to work, but Evil's got so much armor left. k1llsen might have taken the items. It doesn't really matter with the damage output here from Evil. And top yellow is up. Evil, he wants to take it instead. k1llsen having control for over a minute in overtime. He's now lost it and he is in trouble. Evil can go for a kill and try to secure map 1 of this round of 16.
Definitely, there's Evil again, and k1llsen backing away, doesn't take any damage really. Goes to the red, and 1 well received, that's okay. Just has to get away without any more damage, and it's a lick of lightning gun, it's alright for k1llsen.
We might see overtime number 2, 10 seconds left. I don't know if Evil's going to be able to push in on this one. k1llsen's just holding steady, he wants another 2 minutes to play with. And he is going to be granted it.
Double overtime here. First map of the day.
I know, right?
Evil and k1llsen. It is playoff day, it's finals day.
Great position by k1llsen. He's going to be able to defend that red armor. He really, really needed that. There's going to be a lot of weight off his shoulders from that.
So k1llsen back to a nice armor stack. We saw Evil with this position just for the overtime, and Evil catching him again. It's all about Evil catching him off guard at the moment. The last couple engagements have been exactly like that, and k1llsen taking some nasty damage there again. I'm just going to look at Evil's position here. You can see at this red armor. k1llsen goes for a bit of an LG engagement, and there's the red mid-fight, and he hits the rail!
The rail at the end. k1llsen, he's going to be losing that tied game. Evil, he might try to convert over here. k1llsen can't hang around. I guess the only positive thing, if you can even call that, is they still got just over a minute to work something special. A great defensive rocket, but k1llsen moving back onto the red armor. He won't be able to defend this. There's so much time left. Evil making a move on, but his LG not really hitting, but it was till the end. He had so much time. It's 5-3, right off the spawn. It's going to be another one. Converted here by the reigning DreamHack champion. What a play.
Dropped for that yellow. It's looking really good. He just has to last another minute without conceding 3 frags. Oh, it's a direct straight there. And k1llsen going to go in after that shot, but Evil defends it just so well and even drops him with the plasma long range. And this is in the bag now for Evil. He's weathered a very tough time on Blood Run. And I mean, you can see why k1llsen picked this. He's got such a good game here. Yeah, his first 5 minutes were really strong. And I got to say as well, k1llsen, leading up into the overtime, he had that decision whether to go for Mega or not, and I really felt like he played it really smart because he didn't go for the Mega because he knew that would definitely be a fight for k1llsen, for Evil rather, and instead he's like, okay, I'm going to go long range, deal damage. He did that very effectively, but somehow Evil still managed to find him and get just restacked and just took the fight to him. So
GG guys, that's 10-3 for Evil here in the first map of these round of 16. I think really a couple of the really important parts at the end on Blood Run is where k1llsen was actually getting taken by surprise. He got in 2 fights. The first time when he dropped down to Mega, he looked to the left by the LG first to see if Evil was there, but he was on his right. Evil immediately got a rocket, maybe even 2, before k1llsen even started doing damage. And then up at the yellow armor, it was a bit of a nightmare towards the end for k1llsen. And now we're going to be going over to Sinister.
Yep.
I did say that I think that k1llsen's a little bit weaker on Sinister, but he has been trying to practice it, albeit a little bit later than the other European players. So I guess we're just going to have to see.
I guess so. I think this is going to be another incredibly close match. I mean, these guys are really evenly matched at the moment, it seems. They're both really, I think, probably the closest of the top players right now.
This is one of the really close round of 16 matches that are available to us.
Definitely. I think, though, it's actually really hard to predict this one because they're both really good here. Like, you can't really say, I think, either way that there's a favorite. I think this is pretty much a coin flip. It's 50-50.
I think I will be slightly surprised if Evil doesn't take it, but I guess we'll see because k1llsen needs to clutch it. He is on the stage at the moment, and he has got to deliver. And it's definitely going to be a lot easier for him going through this best of 5 if he's not chasing a 2-0 lead. And guys, we are going into game right now. Map number 2 between k1llsen and Evil here at DreamHack Winter 2013 for the Quake Live Championships.
Here we go. k1llsen right off the start picks up that red armor and the LG. So this is going to be quite a nice start for him. He just wants to get that rail as well, but first of all, he's got to really just locate his opponent, try to trap Evil going for that LG. Because if he catches Evil in the open here, when Evil doesn't have an LG, that's a massively awesome fight for k1llsen.
I think he's going to be trying to protect it as well. He's staying in the red room for now. Problem is, if he tries to protect the LG for ages, then he's not going to be able to get the rail. A bit of a catch-22 for him. But he's made a move into Mega, And yep, Evil's going to get the algae, and k1llsen can make a move for Rail in the moment, but he wants to protect this mega health. He has 2 great rockets and another one. Evil in trouble, but he gets troops underneath his feet, takes that mega health. And, well, that's the problem when k1llsen does not have perfect timing on the item. Evil could make a move like that, but I think that was brilliant opportunistic play by the Russian player.
And k1llsen, oh, I was about to say, he was so lucky to live there, but Evil finds him, he finds his prey. And there he goes, he sees k1llsen again, but Evil's going to go over to this red armor and just hold it down and try to find these angles onto k1llsen, maybe get a trap or something like that. That's what he's aiming for here. There's the mega coming up, he's found k1llsen. k1llsen can't really get a good approach now onto either big items, so this is a massive moment for Evil. k1llsen was briefly going to look for damage there, but he realized his position was given away. He doesn't want to trade evenly, so he has to just back away and he just is thinking about getting armor now and not really trading damage.
Yeah. He needs to pick up another yellow or 2 for free. Evil around the corner, he's going to catch him. k1llsen taking a lot of damage, this could be another kill right now. Great damage by the German. But once again, simply not enough, and Evil's going to be able to get red in a second. He's going to be able to hop over, take that mega, unless k1llsen's standing around. No, of course not. That would be absolutely suicidal at this point. 2 minutes in, and Evil got a relatively comfortable lead.
Yeah, that's a nice rocket there from Evil. You know, he heard the yellow pick up, so he's pretty. I think it's pretty obvious to Evil where k1llsen was going to try to rail him from, and that was also k1llsen's only option to really rail him long distance, so it really narrows it down. Good deduction there from Evil as he picks up another red, and things are looking very grim for k1llsen. He's going to have to make some kind of a crazy fight, or Evil's going to have to make quite a big error, or go for a crazy pursuit where he just takes a lot of defensive damage for k1llsen to be able to break this stack unless Evil does a mistime or something. I think it's going to be really tough now for k1llsen, but that is a good way to start it off.
Yeah, another one that would be really helpful here. Evil's just going to get this red, and he's back up to fully loaded. So not to make a big impact there, it might just slow Evil down in his aggression. That's really all the impact it would have had. k1llsen is going to be able to get top yellow, so he's going to be up to 140 armor now. This is starting to become fairly considerable. Oh, k1llsen drops down just at the wrong time, but the rockets are absolutely amazing. Evil, though, returns fire equally strong. Close engagement. We got Mega spawning in a couple of seconds. Evil, he's going to be going over there first. k1llsen backing off. Oh, takes a nasty rail. And he is very vulnerable at this point. He is just hiding, trying to save his life for as long as possible. But k1llsen, he goes through a teleporter. Evil finds him with a beautiful rocket. 3-0 now.
This is looking really strong from Evil now, and this is a very, very tough situation again for k1llsen. This map, out of control, can be very difficult, and so far k1llsen's really suffering because Evil, he hasn't really made a mistake. Like, he hasn't made a mistake, so because of that, I mean, k1llsen, it has to be on him to create something, and that's very difficult to do. So Evil playing it perfect right now, really cycling the items very well, hitting the important shots, the key shots, the key rails to keep k1llsen low, and it's just very ABC from Evil.
k1llsen has had awesome rockets. I've got to hand it to him. They've definitely been one of his saving graces here that stops Evil from actually picking up more frags than he is. But the thing is, every time he gets into a fight like this, he's got 150 less resources, and of course he's going to be going down quickly after Evil counters the surprise.
And Evil hears k1llsen jumping away in the distance, gives him the information of k1llsen's location, which is very key there. There is the Mega as well. And he's got plenty of time. Beautiful rail there from Evil. He might even be able to finish something up here. Looking for it with the grenades and not quite going to find anything, but he's going to easily get this red armor, I think. He might suffer a rail or two. He's got to be careful. His approach isn't super clean going up these stairs. k1llsen might have an opportunity to hit something here, but no k1llsen.
k1llsen's in the lower areas. He's still being really quiet. Just over 5 minutes left. He does get the top yellow, back over 100. But he needs more. He needs to get to the full 100, 200, and not pick a fight beforehand. He's in a horrible position at this point. Evil going to chase him with the LG out of the room. Is he going to be following up? k1llsen being careful. He's going to catch him by surprise if he goes around the corner. Evil just dropping as he does that. So k1llsen will survive again. But he's down to 40 health and no armor at all. I think he actually just picked up the yellow, but still, he needs to wait a little bit longer. Now there's only 5 minutes left for him to, well, less than that now for him to plan a good attack.
And great rail there. I mean, if that had hit, then that would have really helped k1llsen. to set him up for the next shot. And if you had hit that next shot, then he would be able to make a challenge. So that's really what that was about there. But he did not connect. But the idea was good. And there is k1llsen.
Mega. It's up in a second. He has timing for it, but he can't pick it up. Great rockets once again, but Evil's LG just too strong. If he hit that last rocket, that was a kill, and that would have been k1llsen on the board. But it's Evil going up 4-0 now.
Or if he'd hit that rail, I mean, k1llsen was so close there. He's shown us he can do it, and there's still so much time left for him in this match on Sinister rather. And right now, Evil is pushing forward again towards this red, and things aren't up that soon. So this could be an opportunity for k1llsen to do another attack. But the thing is, if he gives away another frag here, then it's going to be starting to look really bad from 5 frags. To find on a map like this could be really tough. But that play on Mega, if he can do that again, maybe take it mid-fight like he aimed to. That was the first little slip-up from Evil.
If k1llsen managed to get that Mega, then k1llsen could have won that fight. But at the same time, Evil would have had his crosshair locked onto it in case k1llsen was moving there. So it was a very difficult situation for him to bounce up. Great hit from k1llsen. Red up in just a moment. He's going to spot it. And now this is good for k1llsen. He's got perfect timing on Mega and Red. And hopefully he's going to be able to continue to do that and maybe get a steal on the item within the next minute.
Yeah, so Evil now just waiting again. He's like, okay, k1llsen, I dare you to do that Mega thing again, and he's not going to be anywhere near it. So far, I mean, what do you expect k1llsen to try to do here? Because he's running out of time slowly. It's 4-0 with 3 minutes left.
He might get top yellow when it spawns, unless Evil goes there, because this one's not going to be up for him for a long time. And Evil is going to be dropping down. He's not going up the bounce pad. So if k1llsen can get himself around and pick it up, then he would have a chance. But no, Evil, he's going to find it before him, and k1llsen is still sitting down at the bottom yellow. He's making a move now. k1llsen, he's going to step away. He knows that that's exactly when the yellow is, and he actually makes the move and picks it up. Evil does not punish him for it, and k1llsen can get a jump onto the red now. He's got to watch out, though. Evil with the LG would have knocked him off the edge, so k1llsen again with some safe play. But oh, wow, he knocks him off the edge. k1llsen realizes this, and he jumps across. Oh, the rail from Evil, almost knocking him off. k1llsen does get the steal on red, but he needs some more health to really complement.
Switch to k1llsen now, as it's all on k1llsen in the next 2 minutes to try to do this. And as you said, this is the cutest chance. Great LG fight for k1llsen there, but it's still so low, and Mega's coming up. This is so important for both players right now, but the Mega's gonna go to Evil.
Dear. If k1llsen maybe went for the 50 health bubble a little earlier, he could have maybe done something. Evil's on back to 100. I feel like k1llsen, just a tiny bit of hesitation, may have lost in this fight.
I think that was the moment to just risk it all, go all in right there, just go in and pull out his rail and just go for it. And there, Evil on the approach does take a direct though, so that's actually a pretty huge win for k1llsen. He just needs to, but he hasn't picked anything up though, and this is really problematic going into this next Mega. He's going to have to do something quite drastic now. He's got to take a massive risk.
Well, he's going to be getting red armor, but he decided not to go back out and fight for the Mega health. So Evil, he's sitting on 200. k1llsen not far away. This next fight is going to decide whether or not k1llsen can make it back into this game. He's running out of time awfully fast.
But Evil, he's so stacked, 180, 100, and that rocket missed there from k1llsen, going to go up the stairs. He has no choice but to fight, to be honest. And this stack is really the best he's going to get in the next 60 seconds. And he's got to find 4 frags in 60 seconds as well. And there's the rocket jump up.
He's losing so much time. Mega's going to spawn in a couple of seconds. k1llsen will get this. Oh, and he manages to actually hit the rail shot. That was unbelievable. But where's the frag? Evil's just going to be running away. He knows that the clock has gone down so fast now. All he's got to do is just leg it. And k1llsen running around the mid-corner. He's going to be finding Evil at the moment. LG locked on. Evil. Oh my gosh, the rocket at the end. And Evil, he's just hiding at the lower yellow with 30 seconds left. This could be too late. And the hits 2 rails though. Is there enough time? I'm just not sure at this point.
Those are really sick rails right there.
Oh my gosh, the grenade's coming out. Here's the LG. It's 5-1 now, and GG is called. Evil wins map 2, 5-1. Well, what a performance though by Evil.
Yeah,
he managed to
really
kill
good.
all of k1llsen's time.
Yeah, Evil played really, really well. I think this map was just really all about how solid Evil was playing, because he didn't really make any mistakes early on. He got controls right away, that very, very early frag, and then just locked down control, and he didn't make it an error really. It was all up to k1llsen to make those chances, and he doesn't have. It's like blood run in a way. You know, you just have to try to build up and then try to make a play to break your opponent's stack. And Evil just played it so well. He just every time that k1llsen was trying to get a pickup, boom, a rail. It's just making his life a misery.
k1llsen wasn't playing that confidently though in the first 5 or 6 minutes of Sinister. He played really passively, and it was only later towards the end that he was really trying to make those action plays to get back in the game, just because he really had to. He was kind of scared early on that, okay, if I do these moves and they don't work, I'm just going to lose out on the frag lead more and more, and the game's going to be, you know, finished by the 5-minute mark. But he made it very close. It was just his attack at the end was 20, 30 seconds too late to really have the momentum to push himself to get more kills.
Yep. And now we're moving on to the third map, and this is the third slow map. So this should be really interesting as well. And Evil, with that Sinister victory, is going to be feeling really, really good about himself. And this is also his match point, having won Blood Run as well.
But it is k1llsen's map pick as well. Well, if he's going to be bringing it back, he's got to start right now. And guys, they are getting ready. It's match point for Evil here in round of 16 of DreamHack Winter 2013 Quake Live Championships. Right off the start, we are going to be on k1llsen's point of view. He is going to get their yellow straight over to the rocket launcher. It is going to be Evil who gets the red off the start. But this is a great start for k1llsen. He can go and get himself that lightning gun, get another yellow, and he's looking great right here.
He's looking fantastic, and there's a rocket jump up for some position there for k1llsen.
Evil got the LG straight away. k1llsen wasn't able to defend that weapon from him. And k1llsen taking the center map now. Evil makes a move through. He does get red. Bit of damage here from k1llsen. Trying to get a rocket and another one. 10 seconds until Mega. He's actually relegated to the back sides of the map. Oh my god, a great rocket from him again. k1llsen, he returns fire. Can't tell which way it's going to go at this point.
Yeah, it's pretty even there. And he goes for rocket jump up. Oh, he's vulnerable. He's quite vulnerable there. Actually, had Evil gone out there, he would have caught k1llsen, I think, and that could have been a frag. But Evil couldn't have known necessarily that was a great situation for him. So, you know, we are the spectators with all the information at our fingertips.
I don't think he realised quite how weak k1llsen was at that point. He had 150 health and no armor, but he's a lot better off right now. And he still should be able to take control here of Lost World. Problem is for him, if he doesn't pick up a frag soon, this is going to be absolutely heartbreaking for him. He's really got to show us now how.
So he's found his way out to the map, and he finds k1llsen.
Oh, the rockets from Evil are just crazy. 88 health left, looking for the rocket at the end. He cannot hit it. Evil left with 19 health, but this is the 50 health level taken. Evil is going to be walking around the map very weak. k1llsen's just going to be using this opportunity to get the other health bubbles and deny them from him. Great move there by k1llsen. Just pushing Evil away.
Yeah, but they're actually pretty even on their stacks, and k1llsen can definitely he has to worry here. And he's going to steal away that 50, and Evil can definitely make a play here. He's up on that mega area. There he is with the defense. k1llsen is going to try to push through. He does manage to get Evil out of there and pick up that mega as well. So k1llsen, he's looking super hot right now, and he just has to pick up this yellow, and he's good to go for a fight. And here he is going to try to lock down these choke points. He can't commit too heavily lest he leaves the red open, and that's really the issue.
Red now.
And there it is. Oh, and he catches
finds
Evil.
Him in time, but red's going to be up. Evil will be able to make a move onto this. k1llsen trying to punish him. Gets a decent rocket, and this time k1llsen won't be able to get rid of that 50 health bubble, and Evil is going to be pretty strong. Oh, direct rocket right through the teleporter. Rocket's looking good, but Evil is going to get the first kill with 35 health left. And he's going to get mega. k1llsen, he tries to go in with the machine gun, but this is going to cost him his life. Evil finishes the machine gun himself. Well played.
Yeah, that was really strong there from Evil. I cannot believe that k1llsen that actually went the way it did. I think you could hear the frustration there.
Yeah.
I mean, it was k1llsen's frag, and Evil somehow managed to wile his way through that. And he's not incredibly strong right now. He needs that next big pickup. So this is an opportunity for k1llsen. It needs to try to challenge here for one of these items. But if Evil wins it again, it's going to be looking very nasty for k1llsen in the next couple minutes. Let's see how this goes.
Nice little drop there from k1llsen. He does good damage, and Evil, he didn't make his jump up to the top. And k1llsen's going to try and deny these yellows. In fact, Evil, he might try and sneak his way onto red. He's not going to be able to. k1llsen's got every single angle covered, and he's going to be able to get the other yellow armor. Brilliant play here from the German to try and get himself closer to this 2-0 deficit. Spots Evil in the corner. He needs to make a move on really soon, I think.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, Evil's in a really nasty spot now. He's just relegated to the yellows and the shards. He can't really go into center map unless he knows for a fact that k1llsen isn't standing up there. And k1llsen might try to trick him. He might try to pretend, you know, oh, I'm going to go for the big items, but actually he's setting a trap up there. So Evil's going to be really careful. It's very hard to know in Evil's position. And k1llsen could come running in at any moment. And in fact, k1llsen was just making a peek down the lower area near the red, and Evil managed to avoid him.
He's just running the items at this point, and now Evil is back up to 80 armor. I don't think k1llsen's lost his opportunity yet, but if he doesn't make a play soon, then he definitely will have. Evil getting some more armor now. He's going to try circle over to the other yellow, but he won't be able to. k1llsen blocking that choke point. That was definitely an important play. If Evil got the other yellow cleanly, then k1llsen would be in a lot of trouble by the halfway mark.
Yeah, Evil, he's in a tough spot, but he's so far managing to hold on to the, around 100 armor and thereabouts. And k1llsen keeps knocking him back down to 100, basically, just repeatedly. So, and Evil's okay with it.
He knows what k1llsen was up to. Then he knows that he delayed the mega health. So Evil got the information he needed. k1llsen's still on a great stack, but wow,
nice
that
rocket
was awesome.
That rocket there meant that k1llsen couldn't push in, because k1llsen actually had the stack where he could go nuts. And he's actually going to go nuts anyway there, trying to get another little bit of a push. And it's very hard to move through the choke points. k1llsen knows that he has to have a much bigger stack to do that, because it's pretty much guaranteed he's going to take like a direct rocket like that. So Evil having a direct rocket before k1llsen can even get through the corner, then of course he has to abort the plan there. And Evil, here he finds k1llsen again.
Evil gets the steal on the mega, and k1llsen's going to jump away, but Evil's only on 100 health himself. Very even at this point, but k1llsen's got to get himself onto an item real soon. Oh, the rocket though, the LG here from Evil, he's going to be able to clean up the kill. 3-0 now, once again, Evil turning things around. That's still at the mega, he just dropped right in the nick of time. This is going to be one more, 4-0 now. Remember, this is match point here for Evil in the round of 16 stages.
Evil's doing so well. He's playing the basics really well right now. Like going for that mega, he had the stack to do it. You know, k1llsen's attacks did fail and gave Evil that breathing room to go out on the upper level to work his way into that position for the fight. And Evil's just executing, man. He's just getting those fights down at the moment.
It's really Evil's been clutch and k1llsen simply hasn't. I mean, it's been down some really, really close fights. It's always been Evil who takes them in the end.
So Evil right now, he's got the massive stack. I don't think we've seen this stack so far in Lost World. So
k1llsen has in the past made considerable comebacks against Evil on Lost World. I think the biggest comeback I've seen him make was an 8 frag one in about 2 minutes on this map.
No way.
So k1llsen can do this. He's really just got to be completely focused and poised, and well, this is the stage to do that.
Yeah, he's got to win this. This is a match point here for Evil, who so far is looking quite dominant against the German k1llsen. And there is Evil up the jump pad there, met with some fire from k1llsen rather, who actually doesn't manage to do a huge amount of damage. After this yellow, Evil's going to be alright again. And as long as he can hold on to this lead, he's good to go. And k1llsen missing an opportunity there for more damage. And it's Evil that gets the good rock. It's Evil that pushes him back. But k1llsen had position.
That rocket there from Evil sent k1llsen down to absolutely critical amount of health. And we're going to see him now, but immediately goes down, dropping from the skies there. 5-0 now. And k1llsen did not look happy about that one. And with 3 minutes left, this is looking pretty nasty here. Evil making a move onto the center map. 6-0. Time is running out here.
Let's go to k1llsen and see what he's able to do. I was trying to switch him before, but it seemed like Evil had other intentions, planting a rocket right on his feet there. And k1llsen is definitely in so much trouble. This is just... You said 8 frags in 2 minutes. Well, it's looking like
it's looking like he's gonna have to do that right now.
Let's see. He's gonna.
Can he hold it together?
He's gonna find some damage there. Evil gonna take this fight on the mid level, and this is a good fight for Evil to take because
k1llsen did a lot of damage right there. That is staggering, to be honest. Evil was left with 100 health, and that's what k1llsen has, and he's the one getting onto red.
All the damage Evil does slows down the approach from k1llsen, because k1llsen's going to need a big stack to push in, because if he gets a frag, that's great, but it's got to be clean, otherwise he can't string frags together. So k1llsen's looking for a very, very convincing frag, and if he can't get a really convincing frag...
He took the risk to go through that little choke point, did not pay off. And actually, he's just got to rush, he's got to go for an extremely risky fight. And, well, he's got no chance. If it pays off, then maybe he's got hope. But if he doesn't do it within the next 20 seconds or less, then, well, I'm afraid this will be over for him. And k1llsen, he keeps on delaying things. He wants armor, he wants resources, he wants to maximize his chances of winning the fight. But he's got to be thinking what's going to happen after the fight.
60 seconds left pretty much now, and Evil's managed to just survive this long, and k1llsen just can't even find him, and every time he tries to, a grenade or a rocket or just dive into
jumping
lava.
off, losing more precious seconds, and Evil, he's going to be jumping away. He's on the mid platform. k1llsen actually just below. I would have heard him take the yellow. Misses out on the rocket, and here it is, Evil pushing forward. He wants to end it right here. He wants to get over to the quarterfinals here. 7-0 now on Lost World, map number 3. If Evil can win this in the last 40 seconds, and he will be going up against the winner of Tox and Twister in the quarters.
I don't envy Twister. That's going to be a very tough match. Tox looks like one of the most solid players of the tournament.
He really is going to be a big task for Evil. He's looking like he's about to lock this one out here. He's really weak at this point, and he's managed to deny k1llsen a frag for the entire map. I mean, since Blood Run, Evil's just been getting into the zone, and he's really managed to rip k1llsen apart. 5 seconds left. Evil, he's going to be calling GG's. He is going to the quarterfinals here of the Quake Live Championships at DreamHack.
Yeah, great stuff there from Evil. It's amazing because he really showed us with those 3 maps. I mean, you said at the start, you know, those are 3 slow maps, and he just showed us really solid play. Like, Evil made very few mistakes overall, and his aim, you know, was pretty true throughout the course of those games. And if he goes into the rest of the matches with those kinds of fundamentals, he's going to have a really good chance. And I think he's looking a lot better than yesterday.
No, I think so, especially after Blood Run finish. Evil managing to clutch that map definitely put him in a good mind state, and being able to get the confidence on the second and the third map. I think it was pretty devastating for k1llsen losing out on Blood Run. He was just millimeters away from being able to secure that one, but just could not do it in the end.